Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to PDINA, Royally Teachable Moments. Let's get into it. So if you watched my video from yesterday, I talked about Meghan's Hollywood ambition. I talked a little bit about the Philip Schofield thing, drama, and how that came back in a very roundabout way, back to Piers Morgan and his being fired from ITV. But to go a little bit deeper into what I spoke about in my last video with Meghan and her Hollywood ambition, I'm going to cover it a little bit more from the side of a very popular podcaster, and thanks to everyone who sent me this information, because I think it goes along really nicely with what my video was about yesterday. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but the reason why, more specifically, how I'm so drawn to this and what is happening with Meghan and Harry in Los Angeles now is because, and I don't want to make this about me, I really don't, but it's like I feel it, I get it, because I did it, folks. I was once that young Hollywood girl, moving to California, trying to get a deal. Can you give me a job? Can you give me a job? Can you give me a job? Because that's what you do. A lot of people every year move to Los Angeles and they have these big hopes and dreams about making it in Hollywood. And I think had I not become a mother, I would have continued. I do. But just life changed, my priorities changed, and I just was no longer in that young mindset of, can I get a job? And just the games, the things you have to do to get work at the high levels. I mean, don't get me wrong. I worked. I did everything I ever wanted to do when it came to working as an actor. Major movie, sitcom, theater, commercials, industrials, music videos, theater, I've done it all. Every genre that there is in terms of the type of work. And that's all good and fun. And I get it. I understand when you're young, you're ambitious, the whole world is yours to take. Go for it. Go for your dreams. I get that. But at what cost? If you're not getting it by the traditional way, what cost? What will you do then? I'm feeling very validated right now. I'm feeling so validated because I see what has happened with Meghan right now in this drive to get these relationships. Let me go into the story, but that's the backstory. I wanted to fill you in so you can really understand where I'm coming from with this. And I've said it before, and we're going to hear it again. And it's going to bring it home because now we've got some proof. We got some more information that is going to, we were on the right path. So what has happened now with this Tim Dillon, this podcaster, is coming out and he's saying that Harry and Meghan are low-grade reality stars. And we saw this happening, like I said in my last video, with the Lion King premiere when they were in this receiving line and Harry was asking Bob Iger, the president of Disney, hey, she can do voiceovers, she can do things. So we know Meghan put Harry up to doing that. Harry didn't just think, oh, there's Bob Iger, the president of Disney, I'm going to ask him to give you a job. No, it didn't go down like that. She was like, honey, look, when you see him, you say to him, my wife needs a job. Can you help her? She does voiceovers. Like Meghan told Harry what to say. And Harry's like, oh, okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. You want me to say that? Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay. I can do it. And he did it. So she's doing this And behind the scenes, there's more. There's phone calls, there's letters, there's reaching out to people in politics. There's this whole desire to even get into politics. Hey, I could become president. Thinking that because she has reached this status of a duchess within a foreign country, mind you, that will translate over in another country equally with the same prestige. And now I can continue where I left off in Hollywood when I left and went to move to England to get married to a prince. She thinks she can just pick up where she left off. I'm in Hollywood now. I was on Suits. Okay, let's try to get to the next level now that I'm a duchess. But that's not the case, because you're not the royal that has actually done anything for the people. And what Meghan has failed to realize is her lack of wanting to give, her lack of wanting to extend herself to the benefit of other people. Not that she can look like she is helping other people, but that she is truly giving of herself. That is something she did not want to do. And she thought she could take the shortcut. She thought she could just put her toe in the royal family for a hot second and take it out and go do what she wants to do. No, you got to sit your butt in the water. You've got to get comfortable in the water. I don't care how comfortable or uncomfortable it is. You put your foot in a situation. You do the work, you give, you help people. You are an extension of the royal family. You are something more than you as an individual at this point. You are a team. And that is what she did not want to do. And because she doesn't have the sense of wanting to give and to humble herself for the sake of others, the return to her and wanting to get something for herself now is not coming so easily for her, because it's only about her. It's not really about anybody else. It's just about what people can do for her. And that's what this podcaster is saying as well. He is saying basically they're looking like they are low-grade reality stars who only want to hang out with celebrities. Right. They only want to be with people that can do something for them. Forget my father, because he can't do nothing else for me. Forget those people that say that they're my half sibling. What? I don't know you. What? We got the same daddy? Oh, okay. So I don't want no. What you gonna do for me? What? She don't want nothing to do with them. They can't help her. Oh, but we're going to keep trying to badmouth the royals because they still can do something for you, huh? You know, and this is the thing. Other people can see you. We see what you're doing. We are not stupid. We have heard from the friends of Meghan, the people that are lying in the streets that she mowed over and don't want nothing to do with them. I mean, Harry sees how Meghan has treated her own father. So what makes Harry think that Meghan won't do the same thing to him? Maybe he does see it now. Maybe that's why he went and met with the divorce lawyers. He knew people, this Dylan. So he's at a party. He's hanging out with people. And what he said, and I'm going to quote this, the couple are just like moths to a flame, trying to hang out. That is so sad. That is so sad and pathetic. Here you are, Meghan. You have had some, I would say, some pretty good success in terms of acting is concerned, but yet and still you act like this. So desperate, so hungry for what? You're hungry for something that is so superficial. It's not meaningful. To still think that you have to find yourself hanging out with celebrities to get something. You can create your own opportunities with the things that you had already been doing, but the problem lies in the time. He also added, they are just like moths to the flame trying to hang out. They're like low-grade reality stars that are trying to attach to anything. I'm literally at the party and they are showing me texts of this woman begging people like, hang out. She is trying to get places. It's sad. And a lot isn't working and they are rolling their eyes to me. They're going LOL, and we are all having a good laugh about this because they are just a bunch of goons and no one cares. Now listen, at the end of the day, I respect the hustle. I get what she's trying to do and I get what they are trying to do, but it isn't working, right? A lot of people at this party were like, hey man, we text her back and we tried to be nice. She's the Duchess, but we've had enough. We have had enough of her. Mr. Dillon made the comment in a recent episode of his show called They Come and Go on May 21st, but they have only come to light today. So in January, a poll up for Newsweek revealed that Harry's popularity had fallen 45 points in the U.S. public opinion in 1 month, while Meghan's had dropped by 36 points. So meanwhile, royal experts said today that the Sussexes will likely continue making Netflix shows, writing books, and giving interviews, despite claims that they will stop. Because we've heard them say this before. We heard them say this is the last interview, and it wasn't. There's no real truth within them to believe anything that they say. Yet again, another telltale sign. Why would you look to a couple that lies continually like this as someone that you should uplift and build the people that look to them? So they're said to be moving on from publishing memoirs and criticizing other royals on TV, according to this source. So yes, we think that they're going to do it. No, we think not. The question is, why did you do it in the first place? So royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams has now told Mail Online that he does not believe claims that the couple have nothing left to say and will halt their outbursts, because we know that Harry at least has got other book deals, that he has been advanced, that he's got other things to write, and people are not going to be asking for you to write something about your opinion about what butterflies look like in the dark. I don't know. They want to know the salaciousness. They want to know what was going on behind the royal walls. It has been reported most recently that she's going to align herself more with her mother, and Harry is on the outs. Let's just put that just out there right now. It is being alleged. It is rumored. People are talking about it. Harry is no longer going to be working aside her as a brand moving forward. It's going to be her mother, Doria. We do know what is to come for Harry next week. He's going to be taking the witness stand. There's this Heritage Foundation that is still trying to uncover his visa application. So Harry is left on his own accord. Harry's got to go do Harry at this point. Meghan is off with her mother. And moving forward, we just have to wait and see how it's going to play out. Will they stick it out? Will they stay together for the sake of trying to make money? And for Harry, for the sake of him still being with his children, what is he going to do? He's the one that I think is the next victim of Meghan Markle. But moving forward, we'll just have to wait and see which Hollywood celebrity is going to finally say, okay, I'll be your friend. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't know. I don't think so. But we'll have to wait and see.